Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm just trying to figure out my settings. I'm just trying to figure out my settings. I'm just trying. Okay, I guess that's about as good as it's going to get. Can you all hear me? Hi, Ian. Hi, Zoe. Oh, you can hear me, but the image isn't that great, right? And I'm too close, and it won't let me zoom out. Oh my God. Let me try again. Oh, it is. Okay, good. I'll try figuring other stuff out now. Yeah, image is fine. Good. Okay. Well, I think I'll just go with that. My computer is it's a laptop, and it's hard to read for me, the chat. So how's everyone doing? It's been a long time since I've been here. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Sound is fine. Good. That means my little blue ice ball is working good. Okay. Well, today I've got some information printed out here for me, so that I know what I'm doing. I watched a German gal, and I'm going to later on leave the link for her, for this video in particular, below in the information box below. She is an incredible artist, and I've got a piece of paper taped down here. I just wanted to try her technique. Not that I'm going to, make it great. I probably won't. I've never tried it. I should have tried it before, but I didn't. I thought I'd save it for the stream. See who else is coming in. Hi, Janet. Yeah, so just thought I'd chat just a little bit. I have to admit that these Ustreams get me very anxious. Really anxious. I've been stressing over this Ustream video for, not Ustream, live stream video for a long time already. I don't know. I get kind of angst out, and I don't know what you guys want to see, what kind of stuff you like to watch. I don't know. I just have been really quite stressed. So I found this, and maybe I'll give you a little bit of an insight what I've got here on the paper. These are screenshots of her video, so that every time, because she's German, I guess if you type something in German, you can have it translated. I don't know if she knows German. She doesn't ever speak. So hers are usually fast video, like in speed video. So I screenshotted every process, but because she'll say, first moisten the watercolor cardboard and then apply sparse acrylics. And then the next step would be use 2 different yellows and a magenta. And then like page after page after page after page, it goes on and on. So that's basically what I did, was screenshot. Altered books. You'd like to see me work on pages like that. I was going to today, and I didn't know what to do. So I've kind of got this lined up. So maybe on Thursday, I'll work in altered books. Okay. Anyways, we're going to get started on this. I'm going to put out my colors. I've got some palette paper here, and I'm going to be using 2 different yellows. I'm using Basics, Liquitex paint, and I'm also using Deco Art Traditions. That's a little more orange than I like, but that's okay. And I need magenta. And this is probably maybe too dark. I don't know. I want to maybe use a little bit of white with that. That's awesome, Janet. I would like to play in mine every other day, every few days too, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Okay, so I'm going to wet a brush, and I want to spray, like she says, to spray my paper. So I'm starting with kind of a wet paper, and this is it's a mixed media paper. So I'm just going to make this more pink, because I think it's just a little too much pink. So I'm going to clean my brush. Oh, it's not clean enough. Okay, and I'm going to grab kind of 2 yellows here, but I want the lighter yellow to be more prominent. So I'm just kind of going around my page. At this point, this is just an underlay, apparently. So because I've taped down my page, it doesn't matter if I go over the tape. And there's a little bit of like too much paint right here. At this point, I don't want texture. Okay, going back to my notes now. It says to dry well. So I'm going to do that. So I don't know. Do you like live videos more than regular videos? I was wondering that last night. You like lives. Okay. Thanks, Zoe. Because my videos are usually very long, I just felt that live video would be the way to go. So I want to make sure that this is really dry. Oops, see, I took some paint off. It's really dry. Sorry, you have to go through me drying, but that's the process, right? I hope everyone's doing well today. I think that's dry enough for us to go on to the next step, which is, it says to cover the layer with gloss medium. Oh, I don't have gloss. Well, I do have gloss hiding somewhere in my craft room, but I can't find it. I have matte medium, and I don't think it really matters. Really, I don't. So I'm just gonna pour some out, and hopefully that's not too much. It might be. And what we're doing with this is we're going to add some torn newspaper. I had a hard time finding newspaper because we don't get newspapers. Okay. I'll probably be using this again, so I'm just going to leave it right here. I found this Chinese newspaper, because we have a Chinese section in our city, and I thought it was interesting. So I'm going to just tear up some pages and glue some down. I'm not getting much, so let's get that down there. I don't want the picture. I need a little bit more. Yes, it is a slow process doing a live. You don't really get to the grits of the of the video, right? So, yeah. Now I'm hoping it's going to leave ink back when I try to lift it. And yeah, it is. Maybe not quite enough. It's not quite ready. So I guess you'll know when you can lift if it's leaving words. Like if you have like a regular newspaper, it won't be Chinese. And I just laid this down, so I'm trying to find a spot. Oh yeah, I'm getting some, see? Just a little. I'm getting a little. Can you all see that, or should I zoom in a little bit? That helps a little. Okay, let's try this again. Well, some paper is going to be left behind, I think. Oh, that's great. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. This one doesn't seem to want to glue anything down. So I'm going to put it over here and see if that will help. Here, I'm getting not too much. I don't know why that is. Oh, okay. It's enough, actually. And okay. I don't want my page to look like hers. And oh, this stuff is sticking to my fingers really bad. Baby wipe time. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I got to pull this one. This one isn't doing anything, and I don't know why that is. It's the same paper. So I haven't done much art. My room is such a mess. I really need to do an auction or something. I kind of got into, making journals, and now I'm overcrowded with all this stuff. So I'm hoping to get rid of it. So I can that's not going to do anything. So I'm just wondering if I want to tear this and just leave it glued down. Maybe I will, just for interest. Because we're going over it with matte medium again. To glue this all down. And my page is buckling, but I guess not as much as it would have if I wouldn't have taped it down. I'm trying to do thin layers so I don't have to be forever drawing. That's all part and parcel of mixed media, right? Okay, I have to dry it. So Hubs and I are just doing nothing. Hubby still works and I'm retired. He's retired too, but he has to work, which is a sad thing, but that's the way it is. So don't do much, don't go anywhere. So what have you all been up to? I know, Janet, I see you in a lot of lives. It's like you're everywhere. That's awesome that you participate that much. I'm just happy you're all here. I just want to spray my palette just to keep it moist, because we're going to be using those colors again. I don't know if I like this one. Yeah, I can live with that. This is kind of a harsh edge. I don't know if I can tear that off now. When I don't talk loud, can you hear me okay? Because I don't want to be screaming in my lives. I'm getting myself live capable to do more tutorials. That's awesome, Ian. I've stopped in a few to see you. Sometimes it's always after the fact, though, like I'm not right on live. I watch them later because I'm kind of a nighthawk, and that's when I catch up on all my watching. Well, I think that's pretty dry. Okay, so the next step is a mixture of yellow and white on top. Okay. I'm going to take some of this white, move it over here. That's probably not enough white anyway, so I'm going to add a little more. And I want this light yellow. A mixture of yellow and white on top, but I want more white. There. And you're wondering, what the heck? Oh, yeah. I want to kind of keep it wet. So I'm adding water. You're wondering, what the heck? Now I'm covering it all up. I'm just following her instructions. So I got the plastic deal here. We're going to put plastic on it. Oh, maybe not yet. Hang on. Okay, I need to do a little bit of carving here. Let's That's why I took this out. Just going to wipe that. Wipe that off on my wet paper towel roll here. And I have to dry this again. There's a lot of drying time doing this. That's why I wondered whether I should do it on a live or not. But if it turns out, seriously, the result is amazing. So I got my fingers crossed. Okay, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for this to dry. Dry. It's dry enough. Now I've got to put gloss or gel medium over this again. I'm going to clean my brush. Seems like there's a lot of medium that goes over top of this, but I'm using less this time, so it doesn't take so long. This one's critical. Yeah. I don't have, I don't know how to get a hold of people who have not rung or clicked on my bell to get notification. So there's a lot that will not be notified. I know I went on, it's automatic to Twitter. I don't really use my Instagram account so much, but apparently that's going to have to change. Yeah. I don't know why that isn't covered, but I'm going to cover it. I don't want the words showing too much. There's a part in all of this where imagination comes to play. I'll tell you that. I just hope mine's big enough. One person that could do well on this would be Dee Dee, but she does well on everything. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. So now I've got to get a darker green and yellow. That's not really a dark green, but I'm going to make it dark green just by adding a little bit of black, not much. I'm hoping that will. I need a palette knife. Hang on. Yeah, that one will work. Oh, I need dark green. That's more of a gray. I need more black. And I want to grab some of that yellow, this other yellow. Okay. I don't know. Can you see? Oh, you can see. Okay. I'm just mixing this to get a dark green. This isn't like using golden paints. I don't have a lot of golden paints, so I can't afford them. Now I think I've got too much black in there. Not weird. I'm going to have lots of paint here. That's okay. I should have added a little more yellow. I'm going to grab a little bit of that. Just see what we get. Well, that's a little bit better now. You probably can't notice much of a difference on screen, but what I need to do with this now, so I'm going to add a little bit of glazing liquid off to the side here. This doesn't want to pour out anymore. It's probably clogged. Oh.
Call from Dr. Roberts.
I'll have to phone them back. Always
Call
when you're
from
streaming, you get
Dr.
an important call, and I can't do anything about it when I'm streaming.
Call from Dr. Roberts.
Okay, so I'm going to grab some of my paint and some of this glazing medium. And I'm covering my whole page with this.
Call from 1780.
Yeah, see? Oh, jeez. If I could turn these phones off when I'm streaming, I would. But they don't turn off. They're landlines, and they won't turn off. They're old. So I gotta try and quickly do this. Okay, now I'm getting the plastic. Now it's time for plastic. Ooh, and I got yellow paint all over that. That's not good. So I'm going to roll that back. I don't have that big of a space. So I'm just smooshing it in.
Call from Wendy. Call from Wendy.
Oh, I see. I'm getting it from the palette.
Call from Wendy.
Getting it from the palette. That's how I'm getting this dirty. Okay, I'm going to lift. And kind of wrap this up the best I can so that it doesn't get everywhere. Okay, it says to sprinkle it with some water. Oh yeah, I need paper towel. I don't know where I put it. Oh. Pick up some. I think I would like to wet that a little bit more and do the paper towel thing again, just to pick up. Yeah. Can you see okay, everyone? Is everyone still here? The chat hasn't moved for a while. I know I need to, I'd like to take off more than that. It's too dark. Kind of. Maybe I'm going to spritz it with water. I'm going to go back in with plastic. She didn't do this, but I am. I don't know why I'm not getting the same effect. So, oh, that's much better. Now I can use paper towel to dab off. Is everyone okay? Hi, Barbara. This is going to be a painting, an abstract painting. I haven't really done abstracts before, and I just really wanted to try. Okay, so that shows a lot more of my color that I had underneath through, which is what I'm after. That's better. Okay, I'm going to dry this now. The next step is imagination. You got to have an imagination for, well, what you see. Because I'm sure each time, especially using like a plastic wrap, each time it's going to show differently. I had a harsh line here. I just wanted to get rid of that. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you here. I'm just having a play today. If this turns out, it'll be hanging in a frame. But who knows? It might go with the pile of all my other stuff. This has to be like 100% dry now before I can go on. Because the next step is it's shading. So I see things in here already that I love. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Can you all see images in all this? I think that's good. I don't know what brush to use. Just a flat maybe. And I'm going to need more white because I'm going to need more white. Okay. And I'm going to use this, wet my paintbrush first. Yeah, that's what I'm up to, Donna. I'm just trying something new. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I'm not sure. Well, I kind of see something here. But I don't want to add too much. At this point, I'm just shading, right? So I may need to add a little bit more glazing. I'm using glazing, and I need to add that to my white as well, because when I come in to do highlights, I'll be mixing those two. Okay, so let's just see. Maybe this isn't the right brush. I need a smaller one, maybe. A smaller flat. Smaller flat, where are you? Well, even this one would work, I think. It's an angle, but it'll work too. Might work better. So I'm being a little quiet here for a minute, probably for a while, because I have to kind of at least establish something of what's going on here, of what I see. It is interesting. You never know what you're going to get when you use, oh gosh, I've got too much of that stuff. I kind of saw sort of something here. I don't like this brush. I think I like my other brush better. Yikes. Get that back. That brush isn't working. All right. Remember, abstract, guys. This is abstract. So I have never done abstracts before, and I just thought it would be fun. So I want to come back up here and continue sort of with this. And if it gets too thick, just kind of work it. That one is not the right color. This one here. So I'm just going to add that. No two paintings will ever be the same doing this, ever, which I kind of thought was great. So in this kind of goes there and there. And it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be a flower. It can be an object. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. And I'm not doing a very good job of shading. I can tell you that. I don't like it. My shading isn't good. Yeah, one of those tests. I haven't done one of those tests ever in my life. Well, I kind of like this, but I don't know what it's going to be. I think my brush is just too big, and that's why I need to go small, like really small. Really small. Well, this is smaller. I don't know. We'll see if this helps. Smaller is better when it comes to shading. So we'll see. I would like to do this a little bit more. Actually, you know, and if you want to call it shading, I'm just sort of marking out, just marking, I'm marking things. I don't know where it's going yet. This could be very interesting. And like I said, I'll leave this gal's link in the description below after I'm done streaming, because I can't do it right now. Am I in too close? Oh no, I think you can see okay. Hi, how are you? Okay, I am a ditz. Dancing with pit bulls. I should know your name. Oh my God. I'm just the worst. Just the worst. I know, right? Rebecca. Oh gosh, thank you. Nice to see you here, Rebecca. Gosh. I love your stream or your YouTube videos and lives as well. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to come from here and just keep going. I don't know. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to start blocking in some things because I need to. Maybe this is going to be dark here. Hi, Kathy. Oh my gosh, it's so nice for you to come. Thank you. I'm trying a new technique, which is actually somebody else's idea on YouTube. And I will leave, she's an awesome artist, really. I'll leave her link below. But I loved this idea so much. I just had to try it. I mean, it may be a total fail for me. I'm hoping not, because I love the colors. But we'll see. I have blocked in a couple of things that I want darker, and we don't want a whole bunch dark in here. I'm supposed to be doing shading and then using white for highlights. So I don't know if I am going to. No, actually, Rebecca, it's on mixed media paper that I've taped to this. So I'm trying to keep it as straight as I can. It should have been on watercolor paper, but I didn't know how this was going to turn out. And my watercolor paper is kind of at a premium right now, so I am holding off in using it. I shouldn't say it's at a premium. I'll tell you the story. It's in my closet, in behind all the stuff in the front. Then in behind the front stuff is a shelving unit that has all of my paper, printer paper. And in behind that is my watercolor paper. I have to unload the whole closet to get to my watercolor paper. So that's the scoop. Yeah, just dumb, really. Every time I look away and I come back to this, I just see more. And I can't do this as well as, I don't know if I'm using the wrong brush. It just feels wrong. Like, gosh, I think I know how to shade. Goodness sakes. Like, am I not using enough glazing? Maybe. Like, I don't know. Yeah, the truth comes out. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure where I'm going with this either. I think I'm just going to do that. And this. So, I'm not sure. What do I see? What do I see? There's also something going on here I sort of wanted to capture, but not too much. I don't want to do I don't want to do too much because I want to start blocking in here soon. So this is the block in part. And maybe I hope my big head's not in the way. I just wanted to do something different. Jelly plate play is lots of fun, but I've done so many of them, and I wanted this stream to be really special. Something I've never, ever attempted to do before. So, you're seeing it for the first time, folks. I think I want to just kind of add this right there. And maybe I need to take stuff off my brush. Oh, not enough. I need a paper towel. Everyone's saying, start by using another brush that is damp to blend out, Deb. Okay. Another brush that's damp to blend out. All right. I'm going to try that. Maybe this is too dry already. Yeah, probably is. Okay. I want to do another blocked in spot here. I could use a bigger brush now. That's just hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's working better now. I just used a little glazing medium. It was getting pretty dry on my paper. I think the blending part of painting is something I really need to work on. I would love to do just abstracts, to be honest. I think they're very interesting. I used to want to do flowers, and then I wanted to do birds. Then I wanted to do faces, of which none of it I do well. So I don't know. I'm hoping that just maybe this might be more my thing. We'll see. And maybe painting isn't my thing. I don't even know anymore. I've been doing it so long, like doing videos of this, that, and the other. I don't know where I fit right now. And mixed media is big. You know what I mean? It's just mixed media is big. Can be anything. So I'm going to try that again, Kathy, using your, okay, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to quickly get a brush that's damp, a damp brush. Okay, and blend out. Oh, yeah, I think that works. It does. Thanks, Kathy. See you, Rebecca. Hopefully I am here when you get back. I got to do something with this thing that's just standing in the middle of nowhere. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to fill it in. And this is the last of what I'm going to fill in. I need a more darker color there. I think it's the last thing, unless I see something else that's interesting. But right now, I'm not. Right now, I'm a little bit nervous as to whether I can pull this off. I might not be able to. It may be a hot mess. And if it is, it's a learning experience. That's for sure. Now, I'm going to try and get this blending down. If I'm blending in, then I pull in, right? So I want to do this like that. I don't know. I'm going to use a little bit of glazing media, maybe. Maybe that's what she did. You know, these German artists are amazing. And that's what she is a German artist. And I couldn't get enough of her channel. She was just so amazing. And her last video that I saw, her, like the very last one she uploaded was not that long ago. And it was incredible. She has such an imagination. Kathy, what do you mean make sure it's not wet? The paint or my brush? Are we froze up? Oh, my brush. Make sure it's not wet. Okay. It needs to be a dry brush then? Okay. Okay. Let's see what she says. Yeah, she did some. I'm going to hold you a picture up because I screenshotted all. I was doing screenshots the whole way through this tutorial. So I'm going to hold this up. Hopefully you can see it. Like, look at this shading. That's what I'm trying to achieve. And I don't know. I haven't figured out how to do it. Damp brush, but not wet. Yes, got that. I just want to lighten up some of this stuff. I don't know if I can get it back up now. Probably not. Because I wasn't following her steps. Dummy me. Paint needs to be much thinner. Okay. Yeah, I'm using heavy body. Maybe that's the problem. I just want to lighten up these things a little bit. Paint needs to be much thinner. Okay. Should I add water then, Kathy? Or Barbara? More like ink. Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of, sort of. Okay. We'll keep trying. Because I would really like to learn this. Thinner paint. So if I'm going here, I'll switch to this. I'm doing that. Oh, geez, I used the wrong brush. That brush. Let's see. Yeah, you can tell I'm pretty much a novice at this. Wow. Okay. Okay, Kathy. Well, let's see what happens when I add some highlights to this. I'm not done my low lights though. So I want to kind of get this. I want to get this. And I want to get it right. Oh, yeah. You see that, guys? I kind of did it. Okay. And I want to do it down here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty quiet, guys. I'm in deep thought. Oh my. I'm getting happy. Well, that's looking pretty nice. Don't you think? Wow. Maybe you can't see what I'm working on. Okay. So I need to do some work up here in this far corner. Too much paint. Okay. That looks like too much paint too. Let's see. That's probably too much paint. And I'm not wiping either, wiping my brush, which should be done, I think. Oh, yeah. I feel it now a little bit. Oh, doesn't that just make you happy? I think I'll fill that in. Yeah, I think I'll fill that in. But I kind of am getting it a little bit now. So that makes me happy. Looking good. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm just learning this. So I'm not that good at it. I'm trying. Ah, the wrong brush, right? Yeah. I like that. I got to put more paint down. Okay, switch brushes. Maybe my paint's too thick again. But I like this. I like how that's looking. Okay. Okay, I want to try some some of the highlights on this. I know it's nowhere near done, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish this on stream. I'm hoping to, but just gonna turn the page and see what's next. Adding white to highlight. Oh, okay. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, see, I did it wrong. Well, I can do it in here because what she's done. I know she's using glaze. I can tell that. So, and she's gone over everything inside. So, and I'm wondering if she does this to the, I can't remember. Actually, she doesn't, but I'm going to. Just to see what effects I can get with this. I don't think that's, no, I'm not liking that. So I'm going to take it out. Yeah, I'm not liking that. So yeah, in any opening, it seems like. So I've got to create some more open spaces to be able to add this white technique in. Anything open. Okay, so this is kind of open here. So I'm going to show you that her painting is, I can't see it on my screen yet. Her painting, I'm going to try and get it. Her painting is really whitened down in that area. So, but it's in open spaces. Oh, I see an open space. I guess you have to look for your open spaces. Oh my gosh, I do have some. So I think I want more. Okay. And like this whole bottom area would be open space. Like all of this. But that's, yeah, she did, I think. Okay, medium. I don't want it to cover everything, that white. I just want it to kind of make it hazy. Like that. So I need more glazing medium and not so much white. Let me blot that out some. And here. Get more glazing medium. And get that up in there. This is such a cool thing, you guys. I just think it's amazing that you can create something that you don't even know what's going to happen until you lift the plastic off. I mean, really? And I guess you can kind of get an idea of what it is, what it's going to be like if you choose your colors. Like choosing colors, I think, is really important for this. Hence why she chose the colors she did, because her painting turned out phenomenal. I don't imagine mine will come anywhere near that, but I think I'm going to be doing many of these. They're fun. They're just fun. And if I can get my shading down, I got to work on that because I like doing this. Too much white. Get that glazing medium out there. Just hazing. Not covering, just haze. Oops. Not covering it over, just kind of giving it a haze. So you can still see what's underneath. That's the thing. You want to cover up all your layers. And if I have to reinstate shading, then I will. Right now I'm just trying to get a feel for what I have. Who's the artist? Well, if I could spell her name to you, I'll hold this up. It's no, that's not her name. If you look this up on YouTube, you might be able to find this particular, maybe I put it on the back. Sometimes I do. Let's see. YouTube. Gerda Lipski. You can see that. Gerda Lipski. Absolutely amazing. I love everything she does. I just binge watched her, and I just like what she does. You're welcome, Kathy. I'm just trying to get back to my page now. Where am I? Oh, shading with yellow and a tinge of green. See, duh. I didn't do that. Okay, I can go back though. I can go back. I'm just going to continue. I'm just going to continue doing this. Just kind of whiting out areas. Not whiting out, but just muting. This is kind of this is probably not a stream thing because it's pretty boring, right? You're already subscribed, Kathy? Did you see her last video? Oh my goodness, her little characters in that painting was amazing. I just love her. I love you too, Kathy. You're amazing too. If I could shade, I might be getting somewhere, but that's something I need to work on because I'm not really much of a shader, I guess. Yeah. There's things I need to work on, that's for sure. And I think it's the same with everyone. If it's not shading, it'll be something else. Although, Kathy, I can't imagine you have anything to work on. You pretty much have it together. I love your videos. I love to watch you because you make it look so easy. And you say it is, but really, I guess maybe it is. But some of us just don't know how to get there. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying different things because I'm not a journaler. I don't do journals. I know I've got to fix some things up here, but that's okay. I'm just sort of hazing stuff out is what I'm doing. Just hazing stuff out. And yeah. So I need to do a little more hazing in here. That's too much. Practice. Yes, I know. I know. But, you know, I always have good intentions to practice. But seriously, when you have sleep disorder, sleep deprivation, it's pretty hard to practice. Seriously. I mean, I'm just so sleep deprived most times. I'm a basket case. I just have no brain. Like when you haven't had a good sleep, you just can't function. And I've been doing this. This no sleep business has been going on for years for me. Only now that I'm older, it's even worse. And the doctor gave me 10 sleeping pills. Can you imagine? He gave me 10. Well, I'm only taking half. So at my own request, because I just don't want to go through them too quick. That might be a little much there. I'm going to blot some of that off or take it off. Yeah. So, how long have I been on? I can't tell. How long can you see on Ustream, like how long you've been streaming for? 91 minutes. Yeah. Okay. 91 minutes and here I am. It's nowhere near done, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like this much darkness up here. I wish I hadn't done that, but I wanted to add some of this pink back. I don't know how that's going to go, but I just really am adding a lot of, I just want it here and there. Just so it's brought back into the painting or the paper, whatever. And then when that dries, I'll probably go over it again with a bit of white. There's many other things that I need to shade in here, but I have to get out some paper and practice on shading because I would like to see this really turn out for me. Instead of these half-done paintings that haven't been finished and, you know, I don't go any further with them because I don't think I'm good enough. You know, we all have that syndrome, right? We're not good enough. Whatever. Yeah. So I think, you know, an hour and a half stream today is pretty good. I know other people stream for 2 and 3 hours. I mean, I could go on. What do you guys want to do? This is actually kind of a boring video, really, or a boring stream. Yeah, Kathy. Yeah, I'm glad you can understand that. Yeah, the sleeping. You're just a brain dead walking zombie, really. And I do well to get my supper on the table for my husband who has to work still at 67. Yeah. So but I wanted to do or give this a try and also introduce you to somebody new. But Kathy already knows this person, obviously. She's subscribed already. Maybe many of you are. And that's great. I just love her work. I love it. I love what she does. So if I can get the shading down, and I'm going to keep working on that. So I'm going to cut the stream right now. I'm so happy you guys came. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see everything I've done. Just one sec. There we go. I think I only went out once. Oh, maybe twice. I'll go out one more time. There we go. That's maybe more than you want to see, but yeah, my dirty mess. Yeah. So that's all I got done today. Oh, you're arting right now, Kathy, so I'm keeping you company. That's awesome. Well, hubby's off work in about a half an hour. His shift is kind of an oddball shift. So he starts at 6 and he's off at 2. And he'll be home in about an hour. So I have some kitchen cleanup to do yet because I was stressed out about coming on Ustream or doing a live stream for you guys today. I don't know why I was. After I get going, it's not as bad, but it's to get going. I like my stomach just gets in knots. It's just, isn't that funny? I guess maybe it's age. I don't know. Like I'm not so out there. I don't know. Anyways, thank you everyone for being here. Bye.